Well, hello. Hello there. Let's see. Andy might be here shortly. A lot of people have weather problems, tornadoes, all kinds of stuff. So this could be very, very short. Bobby Barlow is here. Uncle John is here. Andy might be here. And that's it. So this could be super short. So every day you wake up and it just gets crazier out there. It gets crazier. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, hello everyone. What do we talk about? Craziness? No, I don't want to talk about that. Some people don't know the difference between an AK-47 and a Kel-Tec pistol carbine. I'm just saying, if you're going to be an expert, take them away from people. You should at least know the difference by a glance. All right. Am I dying by the vine, Uncle John? I need an energy drink. No sleep, no nap. I'm just a whiner. This should be the whining chat. What is this chat? Trees blowing just showed up. How's it going, Trees? I didn't know. I didn't even know. Well, Buddy's back. I'm sorry, Buddy. I can't let you on here. We had issues. I know you're smiling, but I can't let you on here. We had issues before with people we don't know. So I got to let you go there. Reloader 762's here. Eagle Eye. Kenny is here. And we have Dr. Zink on here.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you woke up and went to bed.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to remove a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but what happened? It didn't work. Sorry, we'll see you later. All right. Andy, craziness is coming your way.
Craziness?
Yeah, in the courthouse.
Oh, God, please. I hope he has a bag of tricks and lays down the law on everybody that has done anything remotely wrong. Oh, damn phone. Stop it.
Man, you got a ringer like that? That drive me crazy.
It's not that loud. It's the microphone picks it up really loud.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think that's going to be more votes for him, but if they can put a gag order on him where he can't speak, then he can't do an election. They're going to have somebody do it for him in the meanwhile, and they can drag it on. That's the worst case scenario. But it shows you how twisted things are, how screwed up things are, and how close it is to history repeats itself.
Yeah, it's coming one way or the other.
So, how you doing, Andy?
Good. Doing all right. Done with loading 300 blackout. Have 4,000 rounds loaded for my bolt and 3,500 for the AR.
Wow.
3006 has got 3,000 loaded. And now I'm down to 223, which I already had some loaded, about 1,000, but I got probably 5,000 to go. And there's two different loads, one for the bolt, one for the AR. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The AR, I got tons loaded. No, I haven't played with zinc in the AR 223, but the bolt, I got to load at least 5,000 of those. I'm about 2,000 in, maybe.
Wow. Vanessa Kitty's here. Hey, Vanessa. That's a lot of 30-06. You must shoot.
Well, again, they're reduced loads, so
yeah,
I mean, it's like shooting a 220, a 223. It's not even like shooting, so it's so light load and it's a heavy rifles. They don't even feel it. But
Well,
hey, it allows me to do a lot of shooting. Everything is done with zinc, except the standard AR 50, 223 loads. Those are, I have to have 30,000 55 grain metal, jacketed hollow points or regular, just jacketed 55 grain that I bought over the years whenever they were on sale. I mean, Amscore, Bob's Bullets, Hornady's. I have so many of those. I bought them so cheap, and I have to have an easy 2,500 to 3,000 of those loaded. So I'm good to go. I'm going to experiment. I have that one new bullet mold, which is a 74 grain bullet, but it's dropping small. So I did load up about 50 of them with some test powder for the bolt action first to see if I can get it to work, if it's going to work powder coated before I drill out the mold and make it bigger. If it works powder coated, I still want to make the mold. I need a real bullet to shoot out of the regular AR to find out if that bullet will fly in the AR, because it comes in at like 47 grains, but it's long. So I don't know, what it's going to do. And, I have a 1 in 9 twist, I think it is. So it may not fly well on that because of the length, but that's the fun of testing.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's a very light load, so it may fly real good. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Vanessa Kitty's here. Fuzz Fork is here. Old One Guy is here. James Bullard is here. Good to see you guys. It was scary at the beginning. I just had Uncle John. Yeah. So, you never know until you shoot it. Sometimes it's the leg thing, and sometimes it's the weight thing on the twists.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that flies. I'll shoot. I'm gonna try to find the load that works in the bolt. Lower velocity, light loads. And if I'm not gonna. I only loaded 5 of a few. 0.1 grain apart. And when I get close, actually, when I find anything above that load, I'm going to try in the AR and see if they shoot it all. Even though I might have to single eject each round, but to see how it shoots. Then I can put then I can put a real powder in, because I'm using that Winchester powder.
Yeah.
That's I tell you, man, that stuff is working for me great. Low velocity stuff and 9mm. Oh, I also I mentioned a few weeks ago my PC Ruger PC 9mm I was not happy at the end of the year. It was not shooting. It was like shooting a shotgun. I took it all apart recently. Went through everything. I can't find anything dirty. I can't find anything. The ejector's fine. All the bullets eject. The bullet it's bullets drop right in the barrel. There's nothing like a carbon buildup somewhere or something that would be causing my issue. I can't find nothing. So I put everything back together, retorqued all the bolts down. There's 65 foot-pounds, a lot of torque on those bolts, but that's it's in their manual. It's online and various videos. So torque the stock all down again. And then I pulled the scope off of it. Scope was tight. The scope wasn't loose in any way. Okay. I put it up with my red dot, my laser finder. I put that on the end of the barrel, and the scope was right on it. I said, okay, so now what? So I whack it a few times. It's still on it. I have no idea. So I took the scope off totally, and I replaced it with a new version of the CV Life. They have the same 6 to 24 or whatever it is, 50 millimeter lens, whatever. It's but they now have coated lenses. So I put that on. I set it up with the, the bore laser thing, and I'm waiting to shoot it now. I still don't know. So that bullet, I haven't loaded anything for it yet, just enough to test it. So that's the only one I'm going to have to catch up on once I figure it out. I'm hoping I go out there and the first 3 shots are touching each other, then I know it was the scope.
Yeah, that's weird.
Especially I have the same scope. You got to understand, I don't have the money to go buy a $300 scope and put it on every rifle. Okay, so I went with the CV Life a long time ago when Kenny was talking about it and whatnot. And the first rifle I put her on was my 30-06 with full load 30-06s, about 100 rounds through it, no issues. All right, and it's been on there, and I shoot at least 3,000 rounds out of it every year. They're low power, but they're a lot more power than a 9mm has, and I have no issue with that scope. It's dead nuts. I haven't touched the thing since I mounted it. So I'm just hoping I got one that went bad. It got banged somehow, and I don't know. I don't know.
And it's shooting all over the place or in one spot? Weird.
The Ruger, I'll put again. I'll shoot, and my sighting is like 1 inch right, 1 inch high. That's where I want it to hit. But so I don't shoot the black dot out, so I'm not compensating my aim point. Okay, I'm shooting at a 1/2 inch dot at 50 yards. That's how I'm sighting it in, and so I want it 1 inch high, 1 inch right, and one bullet will be there. One bullet will be 3 inches to the right. The next one will be 3 inches high. The next one will be way left. It's like, what's it doing? I can't figure it out. So I haven't shot it since last year, so I have to wait till I get to the range.
Yeah. Well, next chat, you can let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as I figure it out. I'm saying, did I, because before I took it out last, I cleaned it, but it wasn't a full disassembly. All right. The time before that, I did a full cleaning, but a full disassembly, bulk carrier, all that stuff out, everything out. Okay. Cleaned everything, put it all back, and I went to the range, 3 shots in, and it was back on where it's supposed to be, after cleaning it. And I had no problems with it. And then the next time I went out, it was all over the place. So I can't figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah, I don't clean much anymore. So it can't be just dirt.
No, but I mean, again, I was the first, when I cleaned it first, there was probably 8,000 rounds through that gun without a cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but everythh out of that gun has been zinc. And I put a patch down it. Other than powder dust, it came out clean. I mean, I think it was four patches with regular old Hops 9 on it, and the barrel was coming out clean just with patches. Okay, I opened, the break broke down. I'm looking at the barrel; it's clean. I just put a little, I put a little. I don't remember the stuff, the names of the different things, but it's for getting rid of the carbon. And I just put a few drops on there with a Q-tip around the, where the case sits and stuff. And I let it sit about 5 minutes. I took patches and it came out clean. There was nothing there. The gun was shooting perfectly out of nowhere. It went into left field. So I'm hoping it was just a scope.
It usually screams a scope.
Yeah. I mean, I should have, the last time I was at the range, I should have pulled the scope off and put it at, 25 yards or 25 feet, whatever, and use the open sights and see what happened. But I didn't think of it when I was at the range. I was just pissed off. I didn't care where it would hit the target. But if I aim at the same point at 5 times when I put one bullet, put a 1/2 inch group together, then it's not the gun. It would be the scope. But I didn't do that. I was just too aggravated.
All right, we have Rollis is here. M1 Abrams is here. Good to see you guys. And Vanessa's got strikes issues. Fuzzy, I think Fuzzy's original channel is still down. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? It's the world's a madhouse. Michael Dunn is here. It's a madhouse, just like in Planet of the Apes. It's a madhouse.
Oh God.
Gunswater's here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
once I get the batch of 223 loaded, I think I'm going to sit down with those molds, the 9 millimeter, what is it, the 124 truncated cone from Lee that's dropping small on me. I'm going to sit down and play. Like I said, I have a 2 cavity and a 6 cavity. I got to figure out which one's the bad one, uh, and find. I got to actually drop the 6 cavity in lead and try to do each cavity separate. So maybe there's only 1 or 2 cavities that drop in small.
Yeah.
But with all the people talking about having issues with that bullet, and quite a few guns, I'm toying with the 2 cavity mold to make it a slick slide. I already have a 359 Rima, so I'm ready to give it a shot. I don't care if I ruin the 2 cavity mold, but I'm ready to give it a shot, see what happens.
Okay, I was trying to read the site here. Yeah, so James Pullard has good luck with that mold, right? Same mold.
Yeah, a lot of people. Again, I really started with the 2 cavity mold, and I had no issues. All right, and then I went to the 6 cavity mold and cast it up a batch, and that's when my problem started with that bullet. All right, and like I said, I just slightly bell in the case to sit the bullet on it, and the moment the bull started going down, it just fell into the case. The moment you started to try to see it, boop, and it would fall down into the case. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's bad.
So I haven't played with that. Basically, I took all them apart. You remember I took apart all 9 millimeters and looking for a reason why the thing was shooting all over the place. You remember I told you I found like powder was like stuck together, like like it got oil in it or something. And then after I dumped the powder and wiped the cases, it seemed oily. I still don't know what that was. Okay, and then. Was it a reaction with the powder coating to the powder? I don't know. Okay. My zinc bullets, I took a few of those apart, and it was done with the same 1-pound jar, okay, of the powder, and they were fine. And, I never had a problem with that falling into the case or the round nose 224 load that they have with the same thing with the loop grooves, the fine loop grooves. And they all shot, didn't have a problem with just the truncated cone one. So I don't know. It's not that important. They all shot good out of my gun, so I don't care which one I load. But I'm mostly going with the zinc right now, so it'll be the Lyman mold, and that's it. It's the one that worked. It worked great. So why should I play with any other molds? I mean, other than wanting to solve the problem, So we'll see.
Vanessa, Uncle John can't reply to my videos either. It's weird.
Can he reply to your Uncle Jim 3 video?
Yeah, I asked Uncle John. He couldn't reply to that one either.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. And they're separate, and I don't see anyone being blocked or anything. So
well, you wouldn't have blocked anybody on Uncle Jim 3 yet. That's too new.
Yeah, but sometimes they accidentally they do it. I remember on my original channel, you can go into your studio and settings, and you can see a bunch of names that were blocked for no reason. And it was like, wait a minute, I know who that. What? And then you can unblock them. But maybe I'll have to try and get in there and see what's going on. But it shouldn't happen between the new channel and the old channel. Totally different emails, everything.
It's a M1A2's question. Dr. Zink, is zinc harder than? Yes, it is. Zinc is a 40 to 44 BHN.
Yeah, it's harder than it's. Let's see, solid copper is what?
I forget 768, something like that.
Okay. There's a lot of solid
Kenny
copper.
knows the numbers better than I do, but I mean the zinc I measured on my tester. The zinc I measured a few times, a few different castings, and it was like, I mean, you know, the needle only has to move a tick, and it's 40, and another tick it's 44. So it's hard to be exact, but 40 to 44. So
What is Vanessa saying here?
she's saying on October,
October, okay.
yeah, the Halloween Andy's costume.
Yeah, I missed the October part. Okay.
She typed the line, disappeared, and YouTube shut it down. I came back blocked.
Yeah, it's weird. I should go over to some other place. Rumble, I guess. I only have one thing there just to set up an account, but
If the best thing you can do is hook up to Rumble, okay, and use your Uncle Jim 2 channel, okay, and let it upload them all, period, okay. Then go and you can now, and then you can do Uncle Jim 3 as well.
will Rumble go back and do your videos you already posted on YouTube?
Everything that's in your channel will come over. May take a few days, but it comes over.
Even though you started late. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care if it's 5 years old, it'll come over.
Yeah. Okay. So on my original, some sites just quit. It was like you do too many videos or something. For some reason they stopped, and that could have been the live chat screwing it up. Because they'll only copy a short live chat.
Yeah, I don't know why they. You know, when I first did Rumble, I saw like 5 videos come over, some of my oldie ones, and then it was 2 days later, nothing else came over. And so I emailed them, and he looked into it. Yeah, something's weird. It stopped doing it. I'll restart it. And a couple of days later, they were all there.
Pat is here. He says, "Oh dear, Jim needs a hug." Good to see you, Pat. Glad everything's okay. Yeah, a lot of people are getting windy weather over. Yeah, it's weird. I think even Cranky mentioned they got sirens going.
We're going to get wind tonight here in New York, but it's more north, western New York State and upstate, north upstate are going to see a lot of winds. Long Island, we're going to see some stuff, and they're saying there's going to be some nasty thunderstorms later. So we'll see what happens. It's only 8:23 here, and they said it won't be here till like midnight. So we'll see.
Yeah, and Fuzzy was wishing Cranky a happy birthday. He was born on April Fool's. That's awesome. The amazing M&G is here. Hello. So happy birthday, Cranky. Everyone wish Cranky a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cranky.
Let's see. I'm going to go in the garage. Your smoke is killing me.
Oh, you're getting stuff now, Vanessa? Wow. Yeah, we got nothing, not even rain here on Long Island right now. We're supposed to get it more after 10, 11 o'clock. We're supposed to get an hour or so of it.
Okay, cutting the camera for a second here. Well, thanks to global warming, we have a record amount of snow this year, 800 inches plus. So that's a record.
Well, we have a record too, about 3 inches. I've never seen it so have no snow like that.
Yeah, weird. It's spreading out different parts, I guess.
It's
But
moving around.
that's going to fill up all the lakes this summer. It'll even trickle down to Lake Mead, which is all dried out down there. So that's good.
I mean, it all depends on how the jet stream is flowing. So, it's climate change stuff. I posted on Facebook. I don't know who some of you people see me on Facebook. I posted something about the wind turbines, what they cost to make one, and the maintenance and all this stuff. But when it's all said and done, it costs the money to use it. And I got a fact check saying car headrests. There's something about car headrests. What the hell did it have to do with what I posted? They've been hitting me left and right on Facebook with fact check. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But this one had nothing to do with the post I put up, so I challenged it. I said, can you explain to me what does car headrests have to do with wind turbines?
Weird.
And it was fact check in Australia. It says Australia fact checkers. What the? I don't get it.
Huh.
Yeah, your light bulbs, your gas stove. He's a joke. This is a joke.
Pat. Yeah, here you go, Pat. Hang on. You know how Uncle Jim's always 10 seconds away from a prop. All right. There you go. You guys can see that.
Yeah, but that's empty, Jim.
Oh, that was full. Yeah,
Oh, you got rid of whatever was in it. Good.
Yeah, that's gonna float right down to Lake Mead, Pat. Yeah, where they find all the barrels. With gangsters. Yeah.
Hey, that would be a fun experiment to put a message in a bottle, like a 1 gallon milk jug, seal it really good, and just say, if someone finds this, please, set up a dummy email account. Please email me that you found it and where you found it.
Yeah, this one's actually for shorter people. I guess it's not quite as tall as a 55. I don't know, for 40.
And when you fold them up, they'll fit.
Oh yeah, when in doubt. See all the chainsaws in the background? When in doubt,
Yes.
yeah. We're just joking, people. On YouTube.
Did you get any mice yet?
Any what?
Mice in your trap?
No, I haven't checked. I just looked at one over here, but I haven't really looked. So I should go check under the vehicles. I'll give them a couple days.
Yeah, I was given that trick to do with ants quite a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah, just
baking
put the powder around the ant hills.
Baking soda? Okay.
Yeah, the baking soda and the cornmeal, and the corn, and again, the honey is better because the sweetness attracts them, and they bring it down into the nest and store for food. As they eat it, they die.
Huh. I know they don't like soapy water, but that's temporary.
They die. So hopefully they're bringing enough food down there that eventually the queen gets fed some.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice, easy, non-toxic way. I like that. We do have ants around here under rocks and stuff, and you flip a rock and it's like, wow, But that's good to know. It's cheap. So I'm giving it a try. If it works, that's great. As long as they go quick and they don't burrow in your house or something and then croak.
Yeah, I only had ants 3 times come into my house, and the one place they came in twice, and it wasn't like there was tons of them, but we couldn't figure out how they were getting in because either it towards the front of the house and they came across the eaves in the basement and then went up into the kitchen, or they're tunneled under the garage floor, okay, and then up into the rafters. Okay, so so we just kept my neighbor's an exterminator, so every year he would come over and spray the rafters and put out these traps that he had up in the rafters. And it took a few years, but I got rid of them.
Mm.
And I used that powder and stuff too. But he said, whatever it is, he says, you got to have a nest underground somewhere, and we couldn't find a nest. So he couldn't treat the nest.
Yeah, well, hopefully you don't have. Michael Dunn is here. Did I say that? Hopefully, Michael, you don't have carpenter ants, because then you got a moisture problem, and they're going to eat your house alive. Our first house had that, and they had to fumigate the whole house. And it's because I covered a vent outside to put in a spa. I should have left that open. Oh, well. Lunar receiving lab. What? Really? Wow, that's interesting. Well, they're alien-like anyway, Pat. All right, going in. Well, it's good to be back. It's good to be able to chat. It's kind of, violating when everything just shuts down and they control you.
I just wish more people would get on the chat, but just talking about nothing, having fun. That's all.
Yeah, well, we'll just do a short one tonight. It's just good that it's working. And we always have Mr. 3, the twin brother, so that's good. Gonna have to work on
here.
Gonna have to work on 4 because 2's probably gonna go.
Well, you got 3, don't you?
Yeah, but then you got to make a 4.
Oh,
3 was before, 3 was same time as 2 because I knew what was going to happen. Let's see, Tin Man's here. How's the weather? He said he just got wind, I think. He was battening down the hatches. He was going to take the girls downstairs to sleep. And luckily, he didn't have to do that. I got cats. Leon's after my drink. What do you guys want now? Go get a mouse. Good boy. Good girl. All right. Yes, it probably will be a short chat. I just no sleep today. We were doing USA up all night. What?
Everybody, Uncle Jim loves his APP press as well. Okay, I use it mostly for depriming all pistol calibers. 300 blackout deprime's nice and easy because it's 223 is a little tougher because it's a longer case. So you got to go a little slower to make sure you line up the pin to go into the case mouth. Yeah. Sizing bullets, you cast sizing bullets, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
9mm sizing, 38 357 sizing, no issues whatsoever. Don't try a 223 and you'll stick it. The shell holder is a slide through, so it's just not enough holding it. You'll pull it out. So, but it works great. They supposedly have a priming system for it now, but I don't think it's a priming system. I think you need to buy the newer version of the APP to get that. it sounds like they added the parts to the APP, and you get the priming system. That's what I'm coming up with. But I have the ACP for priming, and mine works. I won't say it works flawlessly. Does it hiccup once in a while? Yeah, but so does everything else. I don't care
Yeah.
what pressure you're running, you get a hiccup here and there. So, but most of them, unless I'm in a hurry and I'm doing a ton of like 9mm. 9mm, I usually prime on the ACP just for speed purposes. Uh, Everything else I prime with the Lee benchtop primer. I call it the Rooster. It works great. I'm still on the first plastic pusher that it came with. I bought extras because I was breaking them. I have to have 30,000 primers through it without an issue. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the APP, sizing bullets and doing pistol brass mostly. Boom, 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 decapping, throwing them in the tumbler, everything. Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, and I have the bullet and brass feeder on mine, the automatic one. And I just figured out how to get it 300 blackout was a challenge to get it to go through, but I got it figured out. Instead of using a rifle plate, which is like a big slot, okay. I'm using what they call a large pistol plate, which is for the bullets or brass, for sizing the bullets or sizing the brass. And son of a bitch, if the 300 blackout doesn't stand up in it and work, it works.
Yeah, and what I like about Lee is not only is it cheap, they're always coming up with something new. You saw Julio's video.
Yeah, they've had that die out for a few months now, and he said he was waiting for a 40. I saw it listed on the Lee website, so it's available. I don't know, maybe he just couldn't get it in stock somewhere.
Yeah. So it's
and
it's always
what's his name? 76 High Boy. He bought the new Lee Presto, the 6-pack, and he spent some time setting it up. He's got that thing working flawlessly out of the box. Okay, I mean he's got the bullet tube feeder and everything else on it now, and the brass feeder. He's still feeding the bullets one by one. So he needs to pick up that die. It makes a big difference. So I have the Pro 1000 and the Pro 2000, which they call the 4000 at this point. And the 1000 is a 3-die setup, and I don't like it. I use that for 223, believe it or not, when I'm loading, when I feel like cranking it out. And basically, when my brass goes into that press, it's already primed. So I'm feeding them one brass at a time, but they're already necked, belled. Okay, so the first stage goes in and it drops the bullet. The next one seats it. The next one crimps it, and it falls out. So every pull of the handle, the bullet falls out after you do 3 of them, and it works flawlessly. And the 4 the 4 die press, that's the 2000, what they call the 4000 now. But I'm doing 9mm on it, and I decided that I wanted more accurate powder drops than any powder drop I could get to work on that thing. So I'm loading. I'll load up 50 cases worth of powder, and again, I'm using the Frankfurt Arsenal. I got 2 of them set up, the powder dropper, and I can't keep up with how fast it throws them to fill the cases. So I'll do 50. I'll go over to the press, put it in, and start pulling the handle because I got the bullet dropper on it. Okay, same thing. Mine's not a new version. Mine's the one from, I forget the name of the company that makes them. Anyway, it's a bullet dropper, and I have just feeding single tube. So the tube holds 50 rounds. So I load that up, and I just do 50 rounds. They come out once the press is ready to run, and I have the powder in the cases. 12, 15 minutes tops, and I do 50 rounds. It's fast enough, you know. So if every hour I load 50 rounds, that's from charging the cases till they fall out of the press. That's fine with me.
Michael Dunn asks, are they good for reloading? Are you talking about the APP or what?
Well, you can reload with the APP, but you really can't size everything with it.
Yeah, that's more of a prep machine. And
yeah, I mean, if you want to do one step at a time, bell the case, size it, do your priming, whatever, then come back and put it in, bell the case mouth, put powder in it manually, put it back in the press. You want to do that? Yeah, it works. You could
but you're better off with just
yeah,
getting a regular loader. This is more of a prep machine for
yeah.
high quantities of brass and stuff.
I'm doing most of my loading right now on the Lyman All American 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I do 1 hour's time. I sit down with my two Frankfurts, charge 100 cases, go over to that press and finish them off. And again, because I'm using a zinc bullet, I don't have to bell the case mouth. So number one, I'm getting longer life out of my brass.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to case. So that's one less step as well. I'm not going to have to bell the case mouth. And so I have the Frankfurt Arsenal seating die. I bought 3 of them, even though each one comes with all the calibers I need to do. But they're set up on the turrets and they're ready to go. So I go in there and I just verify the seating depth. So it's a seating depth, a crimp, and it's done. Okay, the other thing I like about seeing people out there, they talk about things. One of the forums I'm on, they were talking about bullets in general, powder coating and high-tech coating. And I said, guys, learn how to cast in zinc because you don't have to do that. You just cast, size, and load. You don't have to bell the case mouth.
Yeah, there's a lot of pluses to the zinc. Uh-oh. Hey, somebody got a haircut. Did you go to your favorite place?
No, my favorite place was out of business, and the Supercuts across the street was out of business. And so I drove up and down Foothill Boulevard looking for something. And I found a tiny little 4-foot tall Armenian lady working at a barber shop. I had to scooch way down in the chair, and I was for her.
Yeah, you're so tall. If she's 4 foot, that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you're driving up the boulevard and you saw someone with a cardboard sign, haircuts.
I'll be right back. Something's going on outside.
Okay, take care of it, Andy.
All right, Andy.
Bring something with you.
So, yeah, she trimmed the mustache a little too much, too.
Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's nothing like getting a haircut, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was way overdue.
Oh, mine was so way overdue. I couldn't do any videos with me in it. It was so bad.
Oh.
Yeah. It was.
You look good in the mullet.
Yeah, well, this wasn't quite there. Yeah. Yeah, I love the mullets. So there's an idea. Skip the haircut. Wear a mullet. Bring it back. Oh, so what's happening in your area?
Let's see. About 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, we had a tornado in Montebello. That's that's my old hometown. About 20 miles from here.
What is with tornadoes? I thought it was only Wizard of Oz areas, and
we never ever get tornadoes. I mean, maybe once in 50 years kind of thing.
Now everyone's getting them. Yeah. What the hell?
So that was cooking. I saw. Did you see the video from shit.
From
Tornado video. Anyway,
okay.
I'm got a brain for it. Sorry, Jim.
Well, I get them all the time, so no need to apologize. Broke Loader's here.
Oh shit! I gotta get the chat up.
You know
Broke
what?
Loader.
Broke Loader, it might not happen Easter. We got 3 feet of snow out there. So it might not happen. It might have to be later. It'll be too mucky anyway.
I don't know. I think an April bobsled run would be cool.
Snow in April. I plowed the other day. But it warms up. So luckily the last snow or two, you get about 3 or 4 inches, and then I'm like, crap, they're gonna want to go to the store and all this. And then I wait about 4 hours and it just starts melting. It starts melting, and I'm like, yes.
Ah, shit. Buzz says the government's controlling our weather with HARP, but I don't even know if that's still running.
He saw us here. What's still running?
HARP.
Heart?
HARP, HAARP. They were using it to send low frequency messages to submarines, and it would take the ionosphere and like push it up 100 miles when they did it, and it was fucking with the weather.
I thought it messed with the whales. Okay.
Okay, it's Mother Nature going on, and it's off in the distance. It's a constant light show. It's coming.
Oh, so you're seeing transformers blow up? Awesome.
No, I don't know about that, but I'm definitely hearing a lot of. It's like continuous thunder, and it's just constant flashing, and it's probably 30 miles away.
Uh-oh.
Coming my way.
Oh my gosh, this is 100 chat bottle he's got here.
Let me see. I got to open up my real-time lightning. Let's see what it shows me.
Oh,
Yeah.
The way he was milking the last one. This one's going to last 100 chats. Right, Pat?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We could put a dent in it tonight, but I hear you. It's going to be a short chat.
Yeah. Is it true that there is a society of people that live deep in the sewer of Vegas?
No, they don't live deep. Okay, so they've got all these drainage canals and stuff that are covered over by the roads.
Right.
Homeless like crazy because they get the flash floods are insane down there. So the drainage stuff is huge. So yeah, there's little cities in there. No China poison for me or my dogs, huh?
Oh, just going down the chat here. Yeah, everyone's getting wacky weather. We're just sun and snow every other day.
Let me see if I can post a link. You guys can play with this website. Okay, let's come back here. Where'd I go? I just lost everything. Where'd you go, StreamYard? There you go. Why does that keep disappearing?
Yeah, when I did the chat tonight, there's new features you can do, but I didn't want to mess around with nothing. It's kind of
gee.
Edit your layout, new layout. I guess you can do new layouts, but I don't want to mess with nothing right now.
Well,
I'll keep it simple.
You know, Amazing M&G is new to our chat. You ought to put a link up there for him. Amazing M&G, get on here with us.
Oh, she's been a subscriber for a long time.
Really?
Maybe even Uncle Jim Original. Yeah, I think she found me as too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what country she lives in. Well, hey, M&G, what country are you from? Trying to remember. I've seen pictures. It's not Jamaica. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Andy just got hit by lightning.
Uh-oh. You could have been knocked out, yeah.
Yep.
So, broke loader, you got any weird weather? I'm trying to remember where broke loader. You're here. Hey, Cat. Here at work nowadays. I thought, okay, here he is. He's back.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't get to the StreamYard window.
Aha.
I don't know what the hell was going on.
Aha. Jamaica. I was close.
Right.
Yes. I thought Jamaica. Love Jamaica. Love Bob Marley. Closest I've been to Jamaica was Caribbean, and there was a lot of reggae and Jamaica stuff there, and of course rum. Love that. Yep. Oh, wow, he's hitting it tonight. Look at that. There's eighth of an inch gone out of that thing already.
Mm-hmm. Well, half of it's in my mustache.
That's the good old flavor saver. They work.
It's a good bristle brush too. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that link I posted is a real-time lightning map. You just have to move around the country, and then you can enlarge it and see what's going on. Take a look at the East Coast, up the Jersey Shore, up to Long Island. It's actually not on Long Island. It's off in the Sound, and I'm watching it out my window here. It's like crazy. I'm not getting direct with it right now, so.
She's got a white belly. Yeah. I'm just replying to that.
I don't think I'm getting hit. It's offshore. I live a mile and a half to the ocean, so it's at least a mile and a half south of me. It's passing by. It's on the South Shore. So.
And Michael, where are you? I forget where everyone is. Blue Lagoon. Oh, Michael's in Minnesota. All right. You okay, Pat?
Oh, just a little hiccup there. Whiskey on an empty stomach.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good way to start.
brekkie. I thought you usually go out and eat some kind of street food before you get on a jet.
I usually, I let Andy and you guys do it. I go out and get some food, but it was looking a little slow today, so I thought I better hop on. I haven't been on a couple
Uber
weeks.
it.
Thought, be good.
Uber it in.
Yeah, you should be able to get food delivered all over the place.
You know what? I don't want to support, any Gen Xers or any of that,
Oh,
Nah. I won't even get my pizza delivered. It's like the pizza shop is like, quarter mile down the street. I don't need it delivered.
okay.
I don't think I've ever had food. The only food I have delivered is Chinese, because it's strictly a takeout place, and they're pretty quick. So it takes them 45 minutes before it's ready. Usually when I call, so they're about 2.5 miles away from me. So am I going to drive down there and wait till my food's ready? But that's not an Uber. That's the guy in the restaurant delivering, and it's the owner actually does the deliveries.
Yeah, 15 minutes away from here. There's two places, but it's either a German restaurant or a burger place where I don't like their. Yeah. So you know how you have a foo burger place that tastes like crap? Give me good fries and a good burger. That's it. I don't need it fancy or it tastes weird. I don't know.
We just about 6 months ago they opened up a Texas Roadhouse about 15 miles from me, and I used to stop when we used to go racing. We used to the one track we went to on the way home. We always stopped at the Texas Roadhouse. It was always good. We went over there, so I'm enjoying it. It's blows away Applebee's and any of those. You know, it seems Applebee's went down to twos. They cut their menu in half, and the food quality is down. But the Texas Roadhouse, 2 times now, today I had 6-ounce sirloin with half a rack of ribs. And the ribs, you touched it with a fork and the bones just fell out.
Wow.
And they was so good.
Garage Guy is here. He's wondering when am I going to sing in another video. I don't sing so well, so it has to be like after a few drinks or yeah. I don't know. The answer is I don't know.
Listen, I enjoy all Uncle Jim's videos, the serious ones as well as the funny ones. You know, I enjoy them all. I 90% of the time I always leave him sometime a comment. If my brain is not functioning right, then I don't leave a comment. But I always leave a comment, and I try to stick it to him. You know, I try to give a little like.
Well, I appreciate it. A lot of times I don't know, what people think. So like I say, half of it's my own amusement. I'll edit it, watch it, and laugh, and that's good enough for me, kind of. But I'm glad that other people like the goofball stuff because that's my favorite. I'm terrible at serious stuff, but goofball is I live for goofball. You guys know this.
Yeah, but your serious stuff is good too.
Yeah, I haven't done.
What do you mean you haven't done that? You're. How about your shotgun loads with I'm not into shotgun, those little balls and that's all serious stuff. That's all good stuff. Not that I don't load that stuff, but it's just knowledge. Makes you think about what other things I could do to my rifles, maybe.
Yeah.
And in fact, I had a compliment. I forgot who it was. They were talking about a video. They were talking on their video, and he says, "Damn it! It only happens on when you try to do a video." And he says, "Wait a minute, Andy says that all the time." It's like I got a plug because it's only on live video. I'll load 500 rounds without a hiccup. I go on video. The third round in is giving me trouble.
I know. As soon as you turn the camera on, things happen. That's why I love goofball. Whatever happens, it doesn't matter too much.
I don't edit my videos. I did I was going to put 2 videos up, and I decided to make it a 1 video. So I tried to combine them. It took me forever to get the 2 points to bring them in together to get it to work right. And you don't even realize the transition when I was done with it. But it's not worth the time. I'd rather put 2 up and not edit, nothing to be done.
Yeah. John and Vanessa, the Red Robin used to be really good. It was expensive back then. I can imagine what it is now. It's probably $20 nowadays.
Red Robin, I can't even go back that far. I'm going into the 70s. Upstate New York, we had a Red Robin.
Yeah.
The back country road barn. The thing was like, when we used to go there, that was a treat. It was $20 for a steak dinner in the 70s. But it was more steak than you can eat, and it just was like butter.
That must be different. This is a burger place we're talking about. Maybe they do have steaks. I don't know.
It was called a Red Robin, but I don't know if it was an individual because he took an old barn and made it into a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it was just called the Red Robin because he painted the barn red and said, I said, why didn't you name it the Red Barn? He says, because that's what anybody would have named it. I've named it the Red Robin, and he has a picture of a bird on the front of it, a robin. So I was like, okay. God, that brought back memories.
Yeah, I remember I was having a burger with Uncle John. They said, "What do you want to drink?" And so I look it up. But I wanted some kind of wild zombie punch thing. It was the most embarrassing thing they could have served me to drink out of. And I was like, why in the hell didn't I just get something simple? Came in this big, weird, funky, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Yeah, but did you get to save the big red funky thing?
No.
Yeah, most of the places I ever had these funky drinks from, you got to take the glass home. You paid for it and drink, but you got to take the crazy thing home with you.
Yeah.
Used to enjoy
Fun.
the Japanese steakhouses. I used to always get what do they call that drink? Mai Tais.
Mai Tai?
Yeah. They used to serve it in a cut off pineapple. It was so good.
And if you have enough, you're wearing someone else's tie. Ta-dunk-dunk. Oh. All right. 10th grade for Trevor. Looks like another garage trip.
I put my cigarette down. Okay, is that?
That's all right. That's all right.
I don't want to say fortunately, but my wife don't smoke anymore, and I'm still smoke. But this is the room I do most of the smoking in.
Well, that's amazing. She could quit with you around too. Usually
it doesn't seem to bother her.
Huh.
She went cold turkey, man. I give her credit, man. I can't do that.
She's one of the lucky ones. I can't do that.
Well, again, she was heart issues in the hospital quite a few times, and the doctor said, "It's time for you to stop it." And I guess it scared her enough, and she just did it. But she didn't smoke heavy. A pack of cigarettes will last for 3 or 4 days.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't heavy duty. Every time I had quit, and I'm talking months and everything, I always started again because someone else smoking around me smelled so good.
Yeah.
It smells even better. And then if you're smoking and smell that secondhand smoke, it smells terrible. But when you quit, you smell that. It smells good. And then I have to have just that one, and that's it. I'm done. Never have that one. And you got to choke it down. It's terrible. It makes you dizzy. You got to choke it down, but you're doing it anyway. Yeah.
It's almost like smoking a joint.
Oh.
If you haven't smoked in a long time, you light one up. It's smoking a joint. You cough and you get high.
Yeah, I haven't done that forever. Yeah. I think they had a law. They're trying to make it legal here. And I'm like, please don't. There's enough crazy drivers out there right now.
We're legalized here in New York already. So.
Yeah, you're just compounding texting and doing that on the roads.
Oh, God. That thunder was close.
Uh-oh.
I'll see if it gets close enough. You might hear it before I go off. I don't know. It's still offshore. It's not, in my neighborhood. I'm getting rain, not heavy, no crazy winds, but it's when I go to that lightning website and blow it up. I mean, it's right on the shoreline, so it's 1.5 miles, 2 miles away from me. But it's constant rumble. I'm hearing just constant rumble. It's a nasty storm. Thank God it's off the shore.
Yeah, we get thunderstorms here, summer and fall, and they're awesome because you can see everything out there. It's like, that dude's good.
When I used to go upstate New York, man, and we used to get heat lightning. You get heat lightning out there?
Dry lightning. That's scary. That starts the fires.
Oh, we call it upstate New York. We call it heat lightning. It was hot day, and when it cooled down quick in the evening,
Yeah.
You could start getting lightning.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All right, it's garage time. Let me quote this and well, it's good to chat on Uncle Jim 2 again. Begin again, Finnegan. So far, anyway. You know, I thought about doing just, well, let me get back on camera here. Oh, I thought about just doing a goofball channel, which can always stay there. No one's going to mess with it. You get away with anything on YouTube with goofball. But don't really want to get into just one thing. Let's see. James is still. Uh-oh, what happened?
What?
Oh, shoot. I lost my screen, Pat. What do I do?
I can see you just fine. What'd you do?
No. This is another window, StreamYard. Oh, no. Okay. Enter studio? Is there going to be two of me?
Yeah, but that's okay. Then you can shut one of them down.
Okay, can you guys... All right, what's going on? Okay, so now I'm going.
I think that's what happened to me before. Now, you know, separate. I have Chrome open twice. That's how I do it. Up. Uncle Jim just went bye-bye.
Well, this chat will go on like.
Oh, he's coming back. There he is.
Let me remove one. Oh, geez, this is so bad. I can't get rid of my. Mute.
You're back, but your audio's breaking up.
How about that? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Now,
No echo? Is it echo?
no.
I hear them.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo when you talk too.
Oh,
Your YouTube probably when the audio may have turned on automatically when it closed StreamYard. You might have to turn the volume off on YouTube.
no, I think it's a Windows thing. Hang on.
Now you're okay.
I enlarged.
No, very little. You've got a little echo there. Let's see. Where's my lightning? Open up the map. America. Click on America. Let's blow this sucker up. Yeah, it's the real bad stuff is just east of me now. And it's probably a good 1.5 to 2 miles offshore. So that's it. Looks like we're done with what we're getting here. I'm looking. Yeah, there's nothing west of here. So we're done with that.
Okay, thing. Son of a bitch. Now I can't get rid of one guy. All right, let me totally get out of this and re-enter. If not, You guys are on your own. Echo. Echo. Uh-huh. Leave.
Okay. Let's see if he makes it back in a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this I can't hear the rumble anymore. So it's already passed. Whatever we were gonna get, we got it. There's nothing west of me all the way across the country. So, and lightning wise, I don't know about winds and things, but lightning wise, oh, he's back.
But he's not saying anything.
I know he's just sitting there with his mouth open.
Yeah. No ciggy either. I mean, you're in the garage. You should put a cigarette on.
There's two of us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, one's frozen. I have no idea what I did, but leave it to the monkey. Monkey.
Yeah, we're really not getting your audio there, you Jay.
Well, I can. Okay, I got both. No,
All right. Well, close one.
I can't. It won't let.
You got to have two open, Jim.
Mm. Mm. How we doing? No
Mm-hmm.
echo.
I don't know. Well, say something more than one syllable and we'll see.
Hey, everybody.
No, it sounds like your mic is screwing up, not an echo.
I know I got two windows open somehow. All right, hang on.
Okay.
Go
when in
inside,
doubt,
turn it off, go inside, restart it, and come back on.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain.
That was a little too fast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't think you turned it off and on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Are we good?
we're good.
Talk a sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a sentence. I'm not that educated.
Okay,
All
don't push any more buttons.
The monkey with the finger. All right. Sorry, people. Bet everyone's laughing their ass off on the side. What do we got? 21 on here?
Well, that's good. We got 21 watching. We got 21 thumbs up. We can't complain.
Yeah, a lot of people watch the rerun the next day driving and stuff. They'll be like, oh, geez, what the hell? All right.
Yeah, they'll turn it on to NPR for some liveliness.
Oh, has anyone ever had, I was going to say dementia. Never mind.
Brain farts.
No,
You walk into a room to get something. By the time you get to the room, you forgot what you went there for.
vertigo.
Oh,
I got vertigo for the first time. I'm not talking heights because I'm not afraid of heights. I used to be on the side of buildings. Okay. A vertigo is when you get dizzy spells.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I had it so bad where I turned my head one way and I could see everything like this.
I used to wake up in the middle of, I used to wake up sometimes, get out of bed too fast, and it would happen to me.
Yes. And then it hit me one night. I went up to take a pee in the middle of the night like old guys do. And I had to hug the walls. I was like, what the hell is this? I couldn't even make it there. I'm just like scaling the walls and everything is spinning. And then you feel seasick. And the next
yeah.
morning, I threw up a couple times. It was like I was seasick. I couldn't walk. I couldn't stand up. I could only lay one direction, and I'd just be like this. Oh my gosh! So I'm getting bouts of that lately. I don't know what the heck. It has something to do with your ears, I guess.
Yep.
I went through that, like I said, for a few months there. Not often, but it was like, what the hell? Where did this come from? I could never figure out what it was. Okay, it just went away.
Yeah. Well, my wife says there's exercises because she had it.
When I went to the doctor with that when I was like, I don't know, 25 or so. And it's one of those things where they say, yeah, it'll go away. Here, in the meantime, if you want to take an antihistamine, that'll help.
Yeah, that's Vanessa put it up there. Crystals. I couldn't remember what they called it.
Yeah, crystals in your ear. I know. I had to YouTube it and look it up, and I get. I talked to Teresa Blowen about it, and he showed me some exercises where you turn your head, you
Yeah,
lay down, and you turn one way. And still, when I'm sleeping and I quickly turn to one side, all of a sudden everything just goes spinning, and I feel sick. It's bad. Yeah,
Yep.
Uncle John has had it too.
yeah. I did the same thing. I went all over YouTube with it and looked at a whole bunch of different things, and I guess that's what one of them worked. I don't remember which one.
But I was thinking, what if this happens if I'm driving or something? There's no way.
You got to pull over immediately.
Oh, you pull over and then a cop comes over and says, "Oh, you're drunk, are you? I can't get up. I got vertigo." Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, come on, do the test. And it's, it's like, oh, I could picture that.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Breath
give me a
analyze me, and you'll find out.
Yeah. Just give me a breathalyzer. Don't make me stand up. Oh, very funny, James. Very funny. Anyway, I guess it's just the joy of getting older. That was the nastiest. I had one really bad day, and then I have bouts now and then, but man, that day was so bad.
The only thing that ever helped me when I had it was if I was standing up. Even when I was sitting down, it was to stop moving and close my eyes and just like not move.
Yeah.
And usually within a minute, it was gone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the only thing that helped me, like when I was at work or something. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was getting bouts of that too. And it's like, what the hell's going on now? And then I went up and, reading about it. Crystals in your freaking ears. Give me a break.
I know. I did have one earache on one side. It's waxing ears or whatever, using Q-tips, and I think that contributed. There's nothing worse than being seasick or car sick. It's terrible. You just want to die. Oh, no, Pat, no. Please, God, no.
What?
You grab the bottle. It's green.
Yeah.
Oh, please, God, no.
You don't have to smell it.
I know. Remember when Tin Man bought a thing of it and he just whiffed it live? Yeah, I guess you black powder guys need to use it, but not in this house. No. G96 all the way. What do you got there, Andy? Iced tea?
Yep.
Yeah, I like the beer mug. Looks nice.
It's a plastic mug.
Oh, it looked like glass.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a couple of them, and they all scratched when you cleaned them and stuff. And then I found this one on Amazon. It was like $8,
Hmm.
and I said okay, and have about a year now. It doesn't scratch up or anything. It works great.
Hmm.
Glass
You know-
just makes it heavy.
Good night, Michael Dunn.
Hi,
Thanks
Mike.
for dropping by.
Good night, Michael.
Thanks for dropping by, Michael.
And this is my cigarette last call. Just took the sleeping pills, so.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cleaning. Even if the cleaning lady didn't come, I'd still be in bed, go to bed by 10 o'clock. So I don't stay up late anymore. I'd rather get up early and use the day. Get a lot more done than stay up an extra hour or two and then wind up sleeping. Getting up at 10 in the morning and losing half the day already.
I've only had a sleeping pill once, and that was on a long flight. That was the best flight I ever had.
This isn't prescription. These are, I don't know. They're
Numerac,
two different ones. One works better than the other.
Sominex, or something like that.
No. This is cool. Well, they could put a freaking label over it. Compared to Unisom,
Hmm.
the other one has a pain reliever in it. Okay, as well. I don't know. Dipahydramine. You can't even read it. It's 35 letters long or something. And
Oh yeah.
it's just an over the counter. It's a cheapie. This one you got to take two. The other one I only have to take one. But this works much better.
Where do you live? You getting any storms? Hmm. I don't think we've ever had a tornado here. I've seen dirt, devils, but nothing more than like 100 feet high of dust. Nothing major. Tornadoes are scary.
Yeah, where I am, we've only had, it was last year, around this time, was it? So we had a tornado touchdown. It was the strangest thing. Not even a mile from my house. And there's a little strip mall, I don't know, a supermarket, a few other little places, and a Chick-fil-A that opened on the corner, the outside corner, let's call it. And it ripped the sign right off that building. Off the Chick-fil-A, just took it and threw it. And it was the only damage. They were lucky. We were lucky because you're talking about a half mile away, not even. It just touched down and was gone.
Yeah, tornadoes love trailer parks. If you live in a trailer park in Tornado Alley, you're crazy. You're nuts.
So tomorrow's cleaning lady day, so I'll probably be down in the playroom loading 2 to 3s up most of the day.
Yeah, Uncle John, earthquakes are crazy. Yeah. Hurricanes.
Ain't all that.
I've been to a couple and there's nothing you can do. Hang on. Yeah. Hurricanes, then you move there, you're going to have hurricanes. So, block buildings, halfway underground, that's the way to go. Yeah. Don't tell me that, Pat. Earthquakes are scary. I just hope you're in Vegas when the big one hits because you're due. So the whole West Coast is due. Same with Uncle John. I hope you're somewhere safe when it happens.
They're not a big deal. I lost the chimney in my house when the Whittier Narrows hit. That was I forget, like a 5.8 or 5.9. and it was right under the house. So you know what the neat thing is when it's right under you, it shakes up and down instead of side to side. It's kind of weird. It knocked me out of bed and I was late to work. And when I got to work, the building across the street had collapsed.
Oh, no.
And a brick in the body shop from the wall had made it to the middle of the shop and into some guy's windshield. So, yeah, it was a pretty good one. But you know what? It ain't that bad. I mean, up here where I live now in Sunland, they had the big Sylmar quake where it took out the Veterans Hospital and all that shit back in the 70s. And, you know, I felt that one pretty good. It took out Sylvia's sister's apartment building. So it collapsed on the garage. So it went from a garage and a 2-story to a 2-story.
Mm. Now, when you were late for work, did your boss say, "So what's your excuse?"
I would have been a lot later if it wasn't for that earthquake. But yeah, no, it was pretty wild. But for the most part, other than I was in the parts department back at that time, and a lot of shit got knocked off the shelves. But no biggie. Last big one, I was in the car and didn't even feel it.
Yeah, Miss Kitty, I remember Mount St. Helens. Oh, yeah. Uncle John knows Grandpa in his Cadillac, and he was changing his air filters driving. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mount St. Helens was a big deal. My wife saw the whole thing from Mount, what was that mountain next to it?
Rainier?
No, Mount Hood.
Oh.
I told the story before. My wife used to hike and everything, and she was gonna hike Mount St. Helens, and they said, "No, you can't. It's got anomalies, or you can't hike here." And so she went and hiked Mount Hood and watched Mount St. Helens blow from Mount Hood, from the top of Mount Hood, which is also a big mountain. Yeah. That must have been awesome.
All right, guys, it's that time. I'll be on the slide chat for like 5 minutes and I'm gone.
Okay. Andy, thanks for coming on and saving.
Andy, it's good to see you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be. I enjoy being on here. Okay, believe it or not, there's a few other live chats I don't even want to invite.
Mm.
I'm so done with some of these live chats. I'm just they become I don't know, how do you put it? The panel, it just kind of ignores. So.
Well, you're welcome anytime, Andy.
I mean, here we talk about a lot of different things, which is cool. And I'm just kind of done with most of the live streams. They become clicky, I guess maybe would be the word. I'll sit and listen sometime. You come on, let them know I'm there, and I'm doing other things. I'm listening. If something catches my ear, I'll pay attention. Otherwise, I just keep going about my business. It's just not the same. It seems like it's changed. All right, everybody. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time.
All right. Thanks, Andy. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, Dr. Zink. Oh, you're still on there. Well, okay. What kind of airsoft you got there, Pat?
I got a Savage number 5.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Yeah. I got to do some woodwork on it and get the rust off. It really needs boiled and carded, but I got to get a polishing wheel or something and get a card.
Are you gonna blue it or shoot it with?
Oh no, it's got character now. It's not getting blued.
Okay.
It just doesn't need any more rust.
I love your retro AR that's all. I was looking at mine and I was like, I would love to have it all scratched up and beat up and used like it came out of Vietnam and,
Mhm.
just, oh, I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
crack stock, crack handguard, so you don't have to worry about it when you throw it in the back of the truck.
That's right. And then it's got all the scrape marks like it was dragged by a truck. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. I love that. I don't have enough beat up guns like that. You don't have to worry about them. Just
Mhm.
throw them on the table. It's not, oh, I don't want to put a scratch in my blue. Yeah,
Oh
love it.
man, there was a what do you call it? What the hell? I'm having a brain fart today on names. Hickok 45 had a Ruger #1. I didn't even watch the video because I looked at it and the thing was pristine. It,
Oh,
you know, it was like this. Go put it back in its velvet case, man. It's too nice. Oh, yo vengo.
okay, Tin Man, I'll post a link here. Okay, Pat, you weren't on at first, but every week now I get the same guest that tries to come on, and he's a nice guy, but the problems we've had, yeah, with the trolls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
He's
can
a
try
nice
them out about around midnight. You can try them out and see what happens.
Mr. Sock. I'd have back. This guy, he's probably harmless, but I just couldn't let him on. He's been trying the last, even on Uncle Jim 3, so he must be watching Who's Live at 6 o'clock.
Is he on the side chat at all?
No, no,
Oh, well, you can't let him on. I mean,
no, he was in the panel wanting to get on.
yeah.
He clicks the link. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad because he's a nice guy, but it's I'm gun shy on new guests now on that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
the unknown, traumatized, you might want to say.
Still.
William Gainley. Pat just used 4-aught steel wool after boil. Two
Yeah.
cartridges, the way it turned out. Fine.
Oh, I agree. Triple out or quadruple out works great.
I always have a whole thing of it in the shop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've got some sitting right here too, but that one needs a lot of work. I don't need one arm bigger than the other. They'll think I'm doing something naughty.
All you got to do is just stop it from rusting anymore, and you're good to go. I like guns that are beat. I don't have enough of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get that AR out again. But, it's verboten in California, so that's a Vegas only gun.
Yeah, I can show you a barrel off of one of my 22s that's sitting out right now, and it's pretty taters. It's from the 40s or 36 or 38, something like that. Yeah.
It's good enough for a squirrel or a
Oh,
rat.
yeah, I like scratched up guns. You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about. I kind of saved the pretty ones, but I should have saved some beaters.
Well, that's the other good thing is, you go to the gun store and they've got the rack, and then you've got like the sorry beater over in the corner. Got a chip out of the stock, big scratch down the barrel, and they're cheap.
Yeah,
It's like that 500 you got, that shotgun.
yeah.
Best thing you ever got.
My son's shotgun. I love that thing. The $180 shotgun. Is that what it was? Yeah, the
Yep.
500 long tube. I also have the ones with the mountain scratched on it and the sunshine. Sunshine. I have sunshine, which is a smaller tube 500 with the pistol grip. That's my hiking shotgun. I love that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so it came with a sun scribbled on through the anodized and everything, and some
Yeesh.
some scars, and so I just added mountains to it. Yeah, so I call it
Well,
sun.
next time I see you, it's not doing me any good. It's a Mossberg 500 barrel, 12 gauge.
Huh. Well, you can sell it on eBay. I have a five. What is it? A five something that where it hooks up to the tube is different length, and we're gonna weld that for an experiment, a camouflage one. Wait, that's a video we need to do. We're just gonna chop it and put the lug closer so it fits the regular 500. What is that, guys? The 525 or whatever it is. I don't know. It's got chokes on it too. We got that at the thrift store for like $20. So it's like we'll make it work.
My
Yeah.
neighbors just said, "Here, you want this?" It's like, okay, and then
Wow.
okay, it's a Mossberg. Don't
Nice.
have a Mossberg.
Get one.
I don't have a shotgun actually. I should get an 1897. I had one of those back in the day.
Ghost Rider's here. Ghost Rider. Yes, I have a 590 also. I like the lighter aluminum. I like the lighter barrel and everything from my son's 500. And that thing shoots dead on. Oh, that thing. Every time I pointed at something, I go like this, boom, without even just boom, and it hits it. It's just, sometimes something is just and it's so smooth because it's used, it's just slicker than snot.
Yeah.
Gunswatter 590s, the heavy barreled military Mossberg version type deal. I have the bayonet lug and the peep sights and all that. But I like that 500 of my son's. I wish I found it first, but that's okay. He lets me shoot it anytime. So Sunshine's the same thing, but a shorter tube, only holds 5, And I was thinking about putting a stock back on that. I have stocks, but I like the pistol grip on that because it's so short. You can just lean it against the wall with the pistol grip up, in a corner and just grab it. Just wham, bam. And it's fun for hiking with. It's light. No mountain lion's going to handle a shotgun. I'm sorry. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about being underpowered, a 12 gauge shotgun is going to take care of anything around here. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to open up a can of whoop ass. 585 field.
So what happened to Tin Man? I got to go and put some socks on. It's getting cold.
Yeah. I need a refill also, but I can just turn the camera off. Yeah, okay. Abrams is asking, it's probably a smooth bore.
It's a smooth bore with rust.
Is it choked?
No. It's got whatever it's got. It doesn't have a.
Look at the side of the barrel, and it'll say like something choke.
Okay.
Right.
I don't have my glasses on, so.
Okay, left side. Okay, I understand the glasses thing, but
yeah. Well, you know what? Just there you go.
It would say somewhere like mod choke or something, right?
Yeah, it's going to be on there. I just can't read it right now. It's right on the top,
no
about
problem.
there, I think.
No problem. And that's an airsoft barrel, people.
It's just a barrel, not a gun.
Yeah. Right where your finger is where it'd say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Blow me up.
Oh,
that's warning. So I'm upside down.
Would be the left side. The focus is bad. Up. Anyone read it? Can anyone read it?
Free from. Warning, 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 warning.
That's
there.
That side right there. It tells you 3 inch, 2 3/4, and something choke right there. Field choke. It's got a field choke. All right.
All right.
There you go. And the beauty about a shotgun, if you don't like that field choke, well, I don't have field. If you don't like that field choke, you just cut her off about that far. As long as you got 18 inches on that barrel, you're good to go. So,
Well, where's field? So I know full, I know modified. What's a field?
Crap.
Well, it's less than a full. We know that.
Oh, damn it. I went brain dead. I can't help you with field.
Okay.
Strawberry fields forever. Yes. Uncle John can't even read the side chat. So, wait a minute. He saw, if you're in Texas, yeah, if I have a friend in Texas that gets good deals on everything down there. So, shop around, because I'm sure you can find a $200 Mossberg used 500. Okay, yeah, where is Tin Man? I need a refill here. Should we take an intermission? You put on your socks and I do a refill, and it's like an intermission, and then people can talk on the side chat, and we'll be right back.
You should put like Jeopardy music on in the background.
Well, I probably could. Hang on. Do you really want me to do that here?
Yeah, I just got to put some socks on.
Okay. Are you guys okay with that on the side chat? Are you guys okay? Okay, let's see. That's only 1 minute long.
That's good. I'll be back by then.
Okay, you guys ready? It's intermission. 1 minute. All right. Well, we didn't run out of music. Patriot Polo's here. He's probably wondering what the hell is going on. Could you guys hear the intermission music? Oh, gotta turn that down. All right, we're back. All right, Patriot Paul, Ghost Rider. I forgot to say the Ghost Rider was here. That's affirmative, Ghost Rider. You'll be shipping dog doo to China. What was that? Whatever. All right. I saw the new 6-shooter Texans here. All right, for people that came on and were wondering what the heck, we had an intermission. Pat had to go put socks on. I had to get a refill. And he suggested Jeopardy music, if you could hear it. All right. Potty break music. Yeah, that's something. That's why I made it in time. I didn't get a chance to do that. That's next. Yeah. And then Tin Man will be joining us. Anyone else want to come on here? Here's a link. Boy, how long does it take to put socks on?
I had a 3D print for Zoe.
Oh, let's see it.
It's a little Sonic the Hedgehog thing. They're going to get the supports off it.
All right. How's Zoe doing?
She's doing good. She wasn't at school yesterday. It was Cesar Chavez Day or something.
Caesar. Wasn't that a cartel guy? No.
He was a...
That was funny. I'm sorry, people. That was funny. Was he in a cartel? All right.
He was in a union. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, same thing, Mafia. Yeah. Need to come by and set up a damn camera, Uncle Jim, ahead of time. Yes, Patriot Paul. Yes, you do. You name the Saturday, and I'll start. I'll turn the chat on 15 minutes early to make sure your camera and sound is good before we go live. So just give me a date. So let's see. Tin Man should be coming on unless he lied. Liar. Ooh, there's a good song for a video. Liar. Who sang that? Liar. 60s. Liar. Anyone know who sung Liar? Uncle John probably might know. That's a good song for a video. Political video. Oh, yes. Here we go. Let's do it upright. Who sung that song? Liar. 60s. Oh, well.
I know the song, but that's a little before my time.
I don't even know what the lyrics in between that is. All I remember is Liar as a kid. Yeah. Maybe stepping. Maybe. I don't know. Could always change lyrics. Liar. Dun-dun-dun. I think it's a burn. No, can't do that. All right. So. Three Dog Night. Maybe so. Yes. Okay. Three Dog Night. I'll look it up. We might do a video. We'll show pictures of Brandon and everything. Oh, yeah. All of them. All the rats. Pelosi saying that you got to prove innocent before you're guilty. Oh, whoa. What? These people have no idea how sick they are.
Yep. And they mean it too. Someone
said Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be.
No, I think that might have been Tom Jones. Yeah.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Yeah. Everybody now. Tom Jones was pretty cool. The chicks digged him. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they digged him. They got all. Can we say moisture on live chat? Yeah. All right. What's the humidity? What's the humidity in a Tom Jones concert in Vegas? What is it? Does anyone know the humidity in there? Oh, where are we going tonight, people?
Oh, yeah.
Just Googled it. Okay. All right. 3 Dog Night. I'll try and remember. I'll probably forget in the morning, but I got to throw that music in a video. All right. So many to do, so little time. Oh, Tin Man's internet's being dug to.
Ah.
Yeah, he's got the windstorms,
Well, it's just us. He's in here with us. Yep.
Man, I'm getting different answers now. Rust Ball. What? Who the heck is that guy? Who the hell is that guy?
Rust Ballard.
He does ballads. Couldn't resist. Sorry, people. All right, 3 Dog Night Liar. I'll look that up. All right, you keep trying, Tin Man. I'll put another link down here just in case. Otherwise, we don't have to, we're almost 2 hours. 2 hours is like standard for most chats, people.
Oh, man. This isn't the senior citizen chat.
Oh, here's 10. He's giving it a try. Bam. Sound check.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's the first thing. He's like, whoa, that's pretty cool. He's moving in and out of the screen like, bam. Oh yeah, we have what was his name? Oh well. Hey,
My internet speeds keep down to 0.5 megabits per student back 5. It's like,
Your
bitch, I pay for
your max headroom.
I'm what?
Max headroom. Yes.
Wow. There's a youngster. Max Headroom? No?
Max headroom. I love when they somebody took over the TV channels and did the Max Headroom. That thing has never been solved to this day. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Am I cutting in and out, or am I okay?
You're okay.
You're okay right
All right,
now?
For now.
Well, at least your house is still standing.
Yeah, I'm lucky. You guys hear my case center. Well, you're about to.
About to what? I don't know what he said.
No, and now he froze. I think he's going to, prep brass on the Frankfurt Arsenal again.
Well, at least his house and yard survived.
Yes.
And his kids.
And he's got all his windows still.
Yeah. Except for one. Oh.
Shit.
Let me turn my video off. You guys hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's better now.
I turn my video off. That'll help.
Yeah, it's still breaking up a little bit, but they must be
I'm blaming
scrambling.
I'm blaming
They must
in
be
the
scrambling.
carpets. All the bastards at MediaCom, and they say, "Yeah, we'll study out on Tuesday." I got a live stream tonight.
Oh, bastards! Here's to fucking IT guys.
Right.
Yeah, why send somebody out? It should be on their end. You know, you're still connected.
It's not a neighborhood.
Mm.
Well, you got to steal the neighbor's Wi-Fi now if it's not a neighborhood problem.
It is a problem.
Oh,
The cable guy must have been in front of.
Mm.
wow.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm addicted to internet. Like, if the internet goes out for an hour, I'm like, I can't live without this.
Son of a bitch.
My kids, not so.
Say again.
Okay, without it, kids, not so much.
Mm. The kids, okay. He said the kids can't live without it so much. Yeah. Patriot Paul, I just looked at one today. I didn't check all of them. So we'll see. But so far, I don't see footprints in the traps or anything. Or at least one trap. I think outside probably got hit. Oh, Pat, on Netflix is a twisted series, like a series, and it's about a daughter. I think they're in Turkey or something. The dubbing is perfect in English on their lips,
Mm-hmm.
but it's this young daughter. She dresses up younger, so no one messes with her. She's funky dressed, and then this mother, and they just go to the richest hotels, the best rooms, pay cash, and they're on the run. And it's twisted, sick stuff. And the mother ends up killing someone in the hotel, and they go to the next one because they tried to molest the daughter or insulted or something. It's twisted. I forget the name of it. Anyway, there's one on Netflix. I don't know. After the third show, I was like, I don't know. The daughter and the wife are real cool looking. You know, they're different. Yeah, but I don't know. She uses a little box blade. Yeah, it's messy. But they had it coming. They had it coming, but they're running from her husband or something. I don't know. And I guess they got money, of course. Beautiful scenery, though. Beautiful places. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd throw that in there.
Oh, and Tin Man's muted now too. He must be brass prepping.
Well, he's chopping up. Yeah, it's not a good night. Let's see. William said,
You don't be chamfering 2-3. That's squealing.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I saw a movie. What was it? Off of YouTube. I keep trying on YouTube, and every now and then there's a good one. And this was a Rutger Hauer and what's that chick from Sex and the City with a fucking mole on her lip? Anyway, wasn't bad.
I've found a lot of good free movies on YouTube, but you have to see them in the side, as suggestions, and you don't even know they're there, and they just come up from nowhere, and it's like, Damn. I think I found 8 good ones. And last night I watched one. It was like a grade B movie, but the main actor was so good at acting, it turned out to be a really good movie. Yeah, they're out there. You got to pick
I
through
know.
the chaff.
But YouTube's and bastards lately. These things were just there for 10 years and nobody paid any attention, and they've like gotten copyrighted all of them. So
Yeah, but they're still out there. I mean, they redid the Warriors in high def. I mean, you got the Warriors. Come on now.
yeah,
I've found 8 of them that were very good. Some of them are not action. What's the other? Not drama. And then some comedies that were pretty good. They're out there, but it really you got to pick them. You know, you got to find them. They're not like on the standard. Here's free movies when you search. You got to really pan down, and then look at the side suggestions. Then you'll see a bunch, whatever category that you're in. Okay. James is prepping a lot. See, I haven't prepped a bunch of brass lately. I'm going to I should be doing 300 blackout right now. It's warm enough in the garage. It's actually got to be 50 in here for a change. Yeah, I'm not cold.
Dude, about what I got? What is that about? And I know Pat sent me that, and I want to use that, but the kids are asleep. Drill is really like.
Oh yeah, the world's cheapest trimmer. Yeah, baby.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
For more like it's vertical and.
yeah, I've got.
If you got a drill, if you got a drill, you can just hook up to the vise and go to town. That's good. I think that goes off the neck, so I leave it a little bit long and then finish it off on the prep center. With the Lee thingy. Yeah.
The prep center goes fast enough.
Yeah, well, if you're
except trimmer, if you want to shell $150 for that.
No, I was talking 300 blackout where you're making it from scratch. You got to cut down the neck.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, if you got rifles, you're firing stuff. It doesn't take much once it's made. On other calibers, 300 blackout doesn't grow that much. So.
Right. Yeah, I don't think trim my 300 blackout.
Oh, that's a Colt.
Yeah, but it's a break top Colt.
It looks like a Colt detective. Yeah.
Anyway, that's legal for YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know what we should do? Show our guns with orange caps on them. Damn, what's your problem?
3D orange cap.
Yes. 3D print orange caps, and then we can show our guns again. Yes. Making YouTube great again.
Yes.
It is good to see you back down, Uncle Jim, too.
Yep. Oh, I got to go write my initials. I'll be right back. Oh, that sounded like trimming. I get a feeling that bottle is going to last longer. Or it's not going to last as long as your last one. Until you get to the end. And then you savor that for 5 chats. Oh, let's see, where's my plug-in here? Okay. So I think Ozark's coming at the end of the month to visit for a day.
All right.
Yeah. Ozark and Twisted Twine. So, end of April. So those toilets better be freaking clean.
M1A1 or A2. Thank you for the reminder. That's my brain fart. It's Echo's reloading chamber had a tornado go through his neighborhood.
He's in Tennessee, right?
Yep.
All right, Tin Man, we understand. We'll catch you on the next one. And
You know,
this is what Minnie thinks about that place too. I'm telling you what, we're way out here, but that little dish internet thing was the best thing we ever did. Because I can at least do lives and no lagging, upload videos, so it's good enough for me.
so what was the other thing I saw today is Chap was taking apart some 4570s. First time I'd ever seen it. Whole bunch of RCBS stuff on his desk. He had an RCBS bullet puller. He had like an RCBS shell holder organizer. A lot of green on his desk.
Instead of Lee stuff, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, the RCBS bullet puller is my favorite also. Yeah. The one with the lever? Yeah.
No, one of those.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not so sure about this. It's all plastic. No more metal in the middle. And
Yeah.
I keep breaking them.
Really? Where are you breaking them? On the head of them?
No, close to the handle.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the sun needs to forge you a handle.
It could be.
Then you won't be able, it'll be hitting you in the nuts and everything. Oh my gosh. All right. He has a full set from each manufacturer. Okay. Yeah, I still have the what's the blue?
Dylan?
No, the other blue. The cheapo company. Anyway, mine's blue and it's still held up. I hit it on the cement floor in the shop in the loading room. You should be using a piece of wood, or I like Julio's idea. You hit a block of lead, and that really works good. And then I've used it on the anvil also. But if I don't care about the bullet, I'm using the Uncle Jim Prairie Dog, you know. If I don't care, I'll just melt that bullet again. But if I want to save the bullet, yeah, the kinetic. And then if you got jacketed bullets like 30 cal, I like using the RCBS on the press.
Yeah. Well, my problem is the Martini Henrys don't fit.
Oh, yeah. No.
So it's got to be the linesman pliers and the press.
Yeah. Yeah. Make yourself a Prairie Dog out of PVC, a connector. So yeah, James says hit a 2x4 on the end grain. Yeah, that works good. But Julio with the lead block, that just gives it a dead blow. It works really good.
Yeah,
it does. But I got one spot where I have a round hole that's not painted on the floor, and I hit that round spot right next to my desk. Yeah, that's my bullet puller spot. Yeah. I wish I bought a rolling block when we had them at the first place I worked. Yeah, we had them on the wall, the real deals.
Mm-hmm.
short ones and long ones, believe it or not. And then they had like the king stamping and stuff on them. Isn't it a crown or something? Yeah.
There were Danish rolling blocks. I
Yeah.
almost bought one of those things. Beautiful crowns on it. They converted them to centerfire already, almost a 45-70, but not quite. Yeah. I almost bought one of those. It was like, I'll be back. I came back and it was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love the action on those. Just so simple. Put one in. I love that. Why doesn't someone make a modern, similar to a handy rifle, but a rolling block type deal?
I'd just like to see a handy rifle again.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what's it bitching about? It says I didn't find any viruses. Thanks.
Yeah. The old updates on yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, Kenny's got one. I wonder if he still has it. He had that one in 7mm Spanish Mauser with tax in the stock.
I just love the action. It's nice. It's so handy, and you don't have to break anything open. Just hit the lever. I like that versus like other single shots. Oh, Jag is here. Time to give Uncle Jim a crap load of crap. All right, Jag, bring it on. But I got to pee first. I'll be right back. So Jeopardy music, or can you entertain him for?
No, I can entertain him. I'll see if we can get the stream stopped. I'll see you back here in a minute. Got that one. What else we got? We got Glock lowers. Got a nice P80. You know how they feel about P80s. I think P80's on the list when they do the subtitles for this thing. It's going to show red flags and crap. What do we got? Anything fun and interesting? Well, no, but we haven't gotten into 3D printing. So I'm 3D printing, having nothing but trouble. It's driving me up the wall, but it's been a blast. 3 hours to see your failed. I'm trying to do a powder measure. We were still here.
Okay, I got a little show and tell. I found this in the bathroom, thrift store. Let's see, let's enlarge. Look at how beautiful this is. Thrift store.
Ooh.
Looky is German.
Ooh.
Look how beautiful this guy is. Does it have? Yeah, it's got markings on it. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. This is what we need to do to certain people out there. Just take the two. But ain't that gorgeous, sister?
That is real pretty. The scales aren't cracked. It's like brand new.
It is. It's brand new. Yeah. Looking. I'm a sucker for those. I love those. And they're great for a poof. Yes. Take them off. Neuterize people. That's what we need. Tar and feathering and those. Problem solved. All right. Okay. Well, we lost a few people. Anyway. Jag is not giving me any crap right now. 6-shooter Texan, how's everything going down there? What are you working on lately? This last video was on the new pellet mold or company. Anyway, I like the screw caps. Yes, you're right. Instead of the pole caps, yeah. Well, I guess Jag is way behind because James got me. All right. James is on it. See, Jag, this is you know, you gotta keep up with these things. Yeah. I don't need to. I got engine blood. All right. I don't need to shave my legs. Hardly any hair from my legs. Oh my gosh, this is the most I've seen him attack a bottle on here for a while. It's not Christmas.
I've been a good boy since St. Patrick's Day. So time to get back on the horse.
Yeah. Okay, 25 caliber. Yeah, I'd like to have something like a big bore one, but man, they're expensive. And then you got the tanks and you got to have the compressor. And I thought about it, but it's just another rabbit hole. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about at my dad's stage now where if I really let this cover up each other, I could almost pull it off. But yeah, I remember my dad, he still couldn't grow a beard before he croaked. So unless you let grow over and over, you know what I mean? Layer it over. Got 2 new molds today. Wow. Awesome. What do you think? Okay, this is a good question. Booze and Bullets. This is the first time I've seen measurements and live. Booze and Bullets did a video on that mold. And when I saw the picture, I was like, man, that's bottom heavy. As far as how much volume it takes in the case, it's bottom heavy and not enough, cone that goes in the barrel, doesn't touch any ogive, nothing, even it out. And I think Lee just took like their 10 millimeter mold, same shape, 40 cal mold, and then did it with a 9 with a big ass butt that sticks in the shell to get it to seat to chamber in your gun. I had the hots for it, but no, I'm not. I want to see more on it, but from what he measured from the shoulder to the base, that was quite a bit. And it, not much volume there for a heavy bullet. So I don't know. Again, I've never tried one, so that's all I'm going to say. But when I did see their picture, their original picture, they changed they had the tumble lube, and then they went to the real picture that has lube grooves. But when I saw that picture, I'm like, man, that looks like a volume monkey. And ogive, from the shoulder. So that's my feelings on it right now. I'm sure some people can get away with certain powders. I like a certain powder for suppress, so it's not going to, it'll get spiky on me unless I go, a few tenths of grain lower and lower. And I don't know. Maybe later. I'm glad they finally did a 147 grain. But to be honest, I'm really happy with the MP 140 grain. It comes out to about 142, 143. That's close enough. It's quiet suppressed. It doesn't have the ogive and volume issue because it's a lot shorter in the case. All right. Drone Uncle Jim. Mm-hmm. Drone Uncle Jim. Oh, yeah, I got to do the drone. Uncle John's drone that he sent me.
2 Christmases ago, I think.
No, it wasn't Christmas. No, it wasn't Christmas. He just randomly sent it to me, and I bet it's a year now that I haven't even fired it up. I charged the battery. We got to download the app, and then you put the phone on the controller so you can watch what's going on your phone and record it.
Mhm.
Why haven't we tried this? It's directions. Putting off the direction thing. Monkey. I'll get the boy on it. We got to do this. And I'll let the boy drive it because I'll crash it to the trees. Yeah. See, Jag, you're not on it today. James is taking over. James is on it. Oh, sorry, Uncle John. I'm going to get to it. It's right there. I grab it in 2 seconds, sitting on the table, ready to rock. Damn it. Got to do that video. If it does work, great. I can send it out and look at the target and then send it back. That would be awesome. I don't think it'd work with today's software. Yes, it will. You just download it and put it on your iPhone.
No, his iPhone's 3 generations back, so it'll probably be fine.
Yeah, no, John, it's still good. It's a matter of downloading and putting it on my phone type deal. No, it's not a piece of crap. It looks good. It looks good. I like the size. It's tiny. And if I could get it to run out and come back like 100 yards and you could see the target, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Plus, I could buzz the neighbor. Oh, yeah.
When Ozark gets up there, you should do a Tannerite snowman.
The snow is probably going to be just hard pack leftover by then. 2 days ago, it was perfect snowman weather, and I thought about it. And I'm trying to think, where can I put this not to blow out a window? Side of the garage, maybe. Turnaround spot, maybe. I don't know. I'm just too lazy to make a snowman. And then we got to put a warm rag around it because Tannerite does not like cold. So we thought, let's heat up a rag, wrap it around it, stuff it in there, and then shoot it real quick.
You could do like one of those, rolling snowballs, like, in, the Roadrunner and Coyote. You could start with one about 2 feet, roll it down. Maybe it'll be 10 feet by the time it jumps over.
Yeah.
Hit the neighbor in the garage.
Good night, old one guy. I thought about doing that with a boulder in case we get visits from our problematic agencies lately that are problematic and that are weaponized, agencies. I thought about big round boulders and you got a stick just holding it up. Yeah, that would be hilarious. You got the ATF coming up the driveway and the driver's like, what the? Oh, that'd be awesome.
I bet you wouldn't get in trouble for 10,000 marbles, please.
Yes. 10,000 marbles, please. Oh, that would be hilarious. But, if it's a boulder, now that I said it, I can't. But if it's a boulder, I was like, what? It was a natural occurrence, a natural disaster. I'm sorry. We took out your black vehicle. Yes. Your big black Escalade or whatever they drive. Yeah. Yeah, just one little stick that's like bent and doing this with a string on it. It's like, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny. That's funny.
Couple gallons of diesel on Devil's Corner.
And then we hang an anvil from the tree, and they get hit with an anvil, just like Coyote. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the best lines ever. I'll take 10,000 marbles, please. Yeah. Hilarious. Hobbies and hobos here. Here you go, hobbies. I just was in the bathroom and was showing off this beauty from the thrift store. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous sister. And you want to talk about sharp? Oof. Yeah. All right. Well, Pat, when are you going to get to the range?
I was at the range, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I got to go again, but it's been raining. Today was real nice, though. I should have gone today, but yeah, I still had cleaning from the last time.
Uncle Jim's cat shaver. I don't know. With all the squiggling, it might not be a good idea. Remember the video where I shot the cat? Do you remember that? Does anyone on the side remember? It was the original channel where my cat got an operation. She had a big round cut out surgical hole on her side with the shave patch. So I took advantage, and I'm doing a video where I'm shooting suppressed in the backyard, and I go, ooh, and then it pans to her, and I'm like trying to pull the bullet out, and I pull the bullet. That's how you take advantage of a situation. It's a prop. Yes. Always take advantage of things that happen. Okay. And make a good video out of it. I live for that. That just hit me from the shaving thing. That was mini. Yes. Oh. Patriot Paul. Okay, Patriot Paul. The video was called, it's going to be on Odyssey, regular Uncle Jim, not Odyssey Uncle Jim 2. If you go to Odyssey and search, oops, my bad, Uncle Jim, you should be able to find it. Otherwise, I'll repost it on this channel. Okay. I can bring back an oldie. Okay. I thought it was funny. You'll enjoy it. All right. I hit her with a powder coated like 357 or something. Oh, okay. You saw it then. All right. Okay. All right. You saw it. All right. I think it's called Oops, My Bad, if anyone wants to see it. That was fun. Never let a prop go. When you have a prop, utilize that in a video.
Yep, I saw the X-ray specs out on your last music video.
Yeah, that video was from when I got the red wig from Blue Healer. As a matter of fact, I got to go back to Blue Healer's channel and figure out what's going on with Blue Healer. I haven't heard from him forever. I don't know where he lives now. And his last one, it sounded bad. He was depressed. He was by the campfire and something bad happened. Maybe a family member, something about him. I don't know. And I feel really bad. And I keep thinking about Blue Healer every couple weeks. So the only way I can contact him, because he moved, is probably replying to his last video and hope that he sees it. I really like Blue Healer and I hope everything's okay, but that last video was not good. That looked like something bad.
Well, that sucks. You know,
And he sent me 3 mullets over the years, and that was, that was the funnest I've ever had having those mullets. That changed my life. Because then all the characters started coming, and yeah, that changed everything. I went total goofball after that. Yeah, I know. I gotta solve this Blue Healer thing and figure this out. He's such a good dude too. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, the redhead was the last wig that he sent. So I did Little Miss Riding Hood, and that's what that segment was from, Little Miss Riding Hood. And that happens to be Oddball Stuff's girl's favorite video, Little Miss Riding Hood. Yeah, that makes me smile. When the kids get it and it's not too risque, that makes me laugh. Yeah, that makes me smile because there's hope for America. If those kids get me in a wig, America is safe. All right.
oh man.
So, yeah, those mullets did definitely spark a fire, and after that, poof. They're my favorite videos too. I had the caveman in there, the first tack light. That thing cracks me up every time I see it.
Yep.
It's like, wait, how did you come up with that? What were you thinking? I think that's hilarious. The first tactical flashlight, freaking hilarious. I thought, anyway, it made me laugh, and that's half the reason I do this stupid crap. All right. Goldilocks video. I don't know. I need to find more teeth and like different styles of wigs, maybe. I need a few more characters. So, yeah, thanks, Garage Guy. It was fun. Again, it just cracks me up. It cracks me up. It's like making stuff. The fun is in the making versus finished. In the making is so much fun. When you're laughing, if you're doing a video and you're doing several takes and you're laughing so hard while you're doing the video, that's what it's all about. Okay. Okay, this is how I record. Okay. If I'm laughing so hard I can't hold the camera straight, something is right. All right. Get a beehive wig. A parody on other YouTubers. Yes, I do have a parody I want to do. And I won't, well, I've mentioned it on a live chat. I've been meaning to do it. I'm going to do a parody. Well, one, I got to do Bohemian Hunting Club. I have a perfect parody for him. But then I was going to do a parody on everyone I know on videos, or at least my close friends, and they're all going to be in it. And I've been meaning to do it, and I can't tell you what it is, but it'll be hilarious. All right. Some things I put off, and then it doesn't turn out so good, but most of the stuff, I think about it that night or that morning, and it's cut and printed. So the ones that I leave lingering, I get disappointed because I had high hopes and it didn't turn out right. So it's better to do spur of the moment type stuff. At least that's how it works for this twisted brain. Glad you left your shirt buttoned.
When you did Robert Plant. Yep.
In the hedgerow. I love that. That one made me laugh. I still love hitchhiking on the driveway with the drink. Typical 70s hair guy grabbing his nuts like you didn't pick me up. That just cracks me up. And my son's going down the driveway like walking with crab legs. It looks like a car. I can't believe he kept it that steady. And we did that in one take. And I was like, wow, how did you keep the camera steady? You know, because this phone doesn't have all the new features of jitter and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's an iPhone 8. Yeah. One of my favorites, of course. Yeah. And the crotch shot with it's the final countdown. I'm sorry. Let's quit talking about me. You see, this is why I live so long. After all the shit I've done to my body, I live because I laugh every day.
Oh.
That's why I'm still alive. I laugh every day, and that's what's going to keep you alive, people. Oh, you get a good belly laugh in you, bam, that's an extra year on your life. Oh, the Beavis and Butthead while flying drone. Yeah, do it. I'll get to the parody on the people I know video, but it's going to take a long time. I'm going to have to pull up all their videos and find the right ones. And that one's time consuming. How is Chloe doing? She's got to be tall now.
Zoe?
I called her Chloe.
Oh, Zoe's doing great. She's they put her ahead of grade, and she's smart, bored with her homework most of the time, and doing good. So we've got a smart one. You know how dangerous that is.
Ahead of grade and bored in the next. Oh my gosh! Wow.
And they've got all this screwy math and stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah, she's doing good. And they're not ruining her yet. Cartoons are doing more than that. Have you seen some of these Disney cartoons?
I know that DeSantis is trying to get rid of all that Disney crap.
Some of them are pretty bad. But then again, when you're that young, they're just planting the seed. So it's like adult humor. They don't get it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's a problem yet.
It's messed up. They're really working hard on the kids right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible what they're doing. And you got your transgender thing going. Kids don't need that. Let kids grow up and play, learn their history and stuff. They don't need this other crap. The good thing is they freed up the parents, Congress, so parents can protest without being considered,
Mm-hmm.
Parents were considered terrorists for going to public school meetings and having a conniption. At least they have the freedom to do that now. And, all I got to say, if you can afford it, put your kids in a private school or a Montessori school. They're different. And you can tell it like it is.
Well, here in California, the private schools are worse.
Man, we put my son in a Montessori school, And that is the best thing ever. And we're at the meeting, and she's interviewing us if we're worthy parents to, have their kid in their school. And I look out the window, and a kid's got a chrome Smith and Wesson. He's bam, bam, bam. He's firing at the other kids at recess, And I'm like, all right, I think we found the right place.
Yeah.
The kid's got a cap gun. Yeah. And it changed my son's life. They let him be who he wants, explore what he really got into and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Changed his life. Nothing like the public school. Nothing.
Oh, yeah. No, I got kicked out of a Catholic high school when I was a youngster.
Ooh.
So there was quite a difference.
Well, the Catholics, they like to punish and spank and ruler, don't they?
Oh, well, everybody was terrified at the nun librarian, So
I had Catholic school friends because the school was next to ours. And then when we went to junior high, they all shoved us in the same, Yeah.
yeah.
Bad. Yeah. And they always had issues, the Catholic kids, issues.
Well,
It's traumatizing.
I know, but the Catholic schoolgirls were the best, and we had, I went to an all boys Catholic high school, and we'd have the dance. Whenever they'd throw a dance at either one of the high schools, it was, everybody got together. And there's some screwed up Catholic high school girls, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But the public schools here are, I don't know about Zoe's, but Sylvia's other daughters, they were just plain awful. It was is bad. But I don't know. See, nobody's had it bad, and we'll see that. I mean, you remember back, when Carter was president, and everything sucked.
It sucks bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no hard times. So I think a little hard times for a year or two might be good for everybody.
It wakes some people up that don't know. Yeah. The gas crunch. I told this story a million times. All I needed was a few drips of gas in my motorcycle to get home. I'm waiting in a line forever, and the guy puts the sign closed in front of me. And I'm like, really? I need a drop of gas to get home. Yeah, I remember that. Sitting in line that whole time, and then he pulls the sign on me. I'm right behind a car. Bad. I made it home on reserve, and there was nothing left in that tank. Nothing. It was dry. Shaking it like this, the last few. Yeah. I'll never forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Tin Man must have went to a Catholic school. We're not picking on Catholic schools, people. I'm just saying it's different. Nuns can be very punishing. They're mean. They're mean bitches. I'm sorry. I have to say it. They're mean bitches. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about why they might be frustrated, but yeah.
Yeah, odd even numbers on the plates. Yep. All that stuff.
Oh yeah, turn your thermostat down and wear a sweater, bastard.
The problem is now it's even worse. You don't have a choice. You're not going to have a choice very soon to turn your thermostat. You won't have nothing in the thermostat.
Oh, I'm telling you, last gas bill was $450. It's usually 30. They've like quadrupled the rate and then added a surcharge for the environment and all this other crap. And yeah, I mean, it's insane. It's not like that in Nevada, but here in California, they put it to you. And my other problem is, it's been raining for the last 3 or 4 months, and I've got grass in the front yard for the first time in 5 years.
You got to mow the lawn.
Yeah, I didn't have a mower. So,
oh, that's funny. Well, hopefully, all the pain we're going through right now is going to wake people up so they can appreciate the goodness we had just a few years ago. We had goodness.
yes, we did. And it was getting better, too.
Yeah, and it all starts with oil and gas. That's what everything is going down the tubes about. And they can't back up the battery thing, the cobalt. What gets me is these hypocrites. They act like they're above it all and we're going green, we're going electric. And the kids mining the cobalt are dying mining the cobalt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lot of cobalt in Minnesota, but they're not using that. They're using it from Africa and stuff and through China, right? They're using China. We have our own cobalt in Minnesota. We have lots of it, but we're not going to kill kids mining it like they are. But yet they act like they're the green people. They're murdering so many kids right now. It's ridiculous. And they give them nothing. It's like the phones and everything else from China. They get nothing. So they're a bunch of hypocrites. So there's that, people.
Oh, I agree. It's like they closed down our lead smelter, so now we're shipping the ore to China. And is that doing anybody any good?
No.
No.
Same with steel. Why aren't we, Trump brought all that back.
Yep.
And the jobs. And it was American steel. It's better steel. I mean, if you had a choice of making a knife, is it going to be Chinese steel or is it going to be American steel? I'll tell you right now, it's going to be American steel.
Oh, here's to our perp walk president.
The puppet and master himself. No, the puppet, not the master. Let's just get through this. I do not want to die under this regime. I don't want to croak under this regime. Okay, so let's get this year and a half past us. 2 years. And then they're indicting Trump for nothing. Something proven already debunked.
Yeah.
They just want the mugshot. They want to see him in handcuffs. They want those pictures. And it's just like everything else they threw at him that was false. Everything.
Mm-hmm. I think that they were going to get him on something, even if it's not true, just like all the rest of it.
They waited all this time for this. Okay. What happened with the raid in Mar-a-Lago? What happened there? They're just letting it linger. They're going to do that with this until the elections are over. Just let it linger. That's a suggestion out there. He's corrupt. Bullshit. That's what Russia did back in the 1900s. That's every dictator pulls that. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's just
it's utter bullshit. And what the problem is? All these libs don't understand that 99% of all this shit is by consent. That once people start to take a step back and say, "Hey, wait a minute," then all this stuff stops.
Yeah.
It'll turn around. I mean, this is, this isn't as big of an outrage as the Mar-a-Lago bullshit, but no, this is crap. So how am I supposed to, trust the local DA when they'll do this kind of crap? And if you don't trust the justice system, and you stop,
If you can't trust the justice system, the courts, and voting, you don't have a free country. I'm sorry. It's a banana republic, and that's what we're doing right now. It's a banana republic. That's all there is to it. The good news is we all have guns. So, what are they going to do? Round us up like cattle? I don't think that's going to go well for them.
No, there's enough of us, and I don't mind. If somebody knocks on my door and wants a gun, I'll give them one or two and say, go away.
No, don't.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, they can have a couple.
No, they can have a couple pieces of lead. No. Mm-mm. No. Anyway, I hope this wakes up some people that are so stupid. If they just looked at some facts, just basic facts.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they watched The Five or The View? Which one? The View. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I haven't watched The View in years since what's-her-face died.
Walt.
Baba Wawa.
Wawa. Yeah.
Yep. So
I remember when they used to make fun of Wawa on Saturday Night Live. Way, early 80s? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Baba Wawa. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I'm 62. Trump was the best president I ever saw. Reagan took too long. He had a nightmare also, just like Trump did. But Trump turned it around the quickest and got the country straightened out and everything. No wars. So I give it to Trump, best president in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Reagan was fine. Reagan did good, but Trump was. You watch him right now; he's attacked. When you compare him and Brandon, you're like, can't people see coherent versus? I mean, this guy is sharp as a tack, and this guy can't even put together a sentence. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing to her. It's embarrassing to be an American right now. Oh my God, it drives me nuts.
Well, and it's just, the pendulum got to swing back. I mean, when he did his chocolate ice cream jokes about the he/she that murdered the kids, yeah, that's what we got.
Well, just like Pelosi and the rest, Schumer, they don't care. It's like they don't even recognize what, they just think everyone believes their crap. It boggles my mind. Okay, Ozark just lost his ass in the casino. Oops, sorry about that. We're back at the BNB. Okay. All right, Ozark. Sorry you lost your ass. Don't know what you're playing. Mm-hmm. We're doing good. Tin Man had internet problems due to the weather. So that's pretty much the update. Then we got into politics, but I think it's good that we all vent.
Yeah, I need to vent. I've been, pissed off about it for days now.
Oh, every day, like I say, I wake up and I think, oh, it can't be any worse than what happened. And then you wake up and it's like, indicted. What the, it makes you want to take a flamethrower to the place. Yes. Well, hey, the Buffalo dude got out.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but they say it wasn't because of the real videos of what happened.
No, it's because he'd done 85% of his sentence less 2 years for
nothing. for
Yeah.
walking with guards walking with him. And hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, that's what he went to jail for. Oh,
No.
Twisted Twines is here. No luck in the casinos tonight. Had to get back to the You go, girl. That's funny.
All right.
That's funny, Twisted Twines. Rosanna, Dana. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, those
I
poor
think-
bastards in New York, they get what they deserve.
I will not step foot in New York, and I can. I got places I can stay free. I'm not stepping foot in New York. Same with, sorry to say it, Pat. Same with California. I'm sorry. I've been there once.
Okay. But it's a big place. And like where I'm at right now, only 15 miles from downtown. It's crackhead bikers. So nobody fucks around here. Much. And good Mexican food. So I don't know. I think New York is worth it. San Francisco, I don't think I could spend a day in San Francisco. I wouldn't even want to stop there. And I need to get back in Vegas because it's just insanity here sometimes.
Yeah. I know. You need to just move there and wait till the housing is selling price of where you're at in California, sell it and get out of Dodge. Ozark says you never get off the mountain. Well, there was a time where I got around. I've been to East Coast, West Coast, islands. I've been around Alaska, tip to tip. I've been all over Ozark. So Shashak, I have the right to be on the mountain now where it's safe. Rent a Cali house. Yeah, you can do that. That's a good idea because right now, you can.
Oh, well,
you got Chloe though.
You're on a Chloe kick. I'm going to drink to that. I'm going to let her know. Uncle Jim keeps mispronouncing your name.
Do you know why? I have a niece called Chloe. That's why. Uncle John can tell you that. Okay? I have a niece called Chloe, and I keep calling her Chloe. Uncle John can tell you. It's my oldest uncle's granddaughter. All right.
Not lately, James. He doesn't get to the thrift store. He sends his son down there. I haven't seen Uncle Jim come back with a score in months now.
I get out. I'm sorry. I get out.
I don't know what that cast iron Indian or whatever, and the mystery vehicle. We haven't seen any Uncle Jim road trip stuff. You should go to Gunny's. Buy yourself a gun.
Hey, apologize to Zoe because I have a niece named Chloe.
Oh, she can't hear right now. She's arguing with her mother.
Oh, okay. Oof. I hope there's not a cat fight. Wait till she gets older. It's going to get ugly. Unless there's sales. Everyone's giving me crap. Can't a guy live in peace after being in the rat race forever? Huh? Like I said, I've been tip to toe, Alaska to DC and the islands. Okay, so that's good enough. I don't do Europe.
So you've been to Hawaii then, huh?
Yeah,
Before or after you were married?
during.
Oh, okay.
I actually, man, I wish I could dig up the channel. The first time I did YouTube, I had this like VHS camera or something, whatever they were. not VHS, but I did a YouTube of being in Kihei on the beach, and every day I'm discussing, and it's like early Uncle Jim stumbling videos. And I'm on the beach and I'm drinking like a fish, and we're in the balcony, and I'm covering all that's going on in the yard there on the beach. It was hilarious. I wish I could find that. I bet it's still on YouTube somewhere. I got to find out who I was. Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, that was awesome. I like Kihei. The big islands like too commercial. You get to the smaller islands and it's awesome. Kapalua, Kihei. Yeah.
But if you're single, the Big Island, or not the Big Island, Waikiki, it's an international fest. I'm telling you.
Yeah. The problem is you got to lock your cars. They got some meth heads down there, and you got, if they see a rental car, instant bait. They know something's in it. Yeah. I had a couple. Here's a funny story. We're in Kihei, and I had a couple huge Samoans in a car, and they pinched our car in so we couldn't back out. And it was like a burger place or something. And they're smoking some kind of crack or something. And it was like, should I go over there and ask him to move? And these are, I ain't got nothing on me. I can't carry anything there. And they're huge Samoan guys. And so I roll down the window. I'm like, hey, do you think you could, you could let us out? And they look over and they're like, oh man, I'm sorry, bro. All right. And they were super cool. Yeah. I thought I was going to get my ass kicked. It was hilarious. But they had an inch along our car. We couldn't get out. And sideways. So, yeah. You don't mess with big Samoans. I'm sorry. Not hand-to-hand combat. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. So there's my little story. I loved it, though. It's awesome. Weather, the water. Oh, my gosh. Swimming. Yeah.
It's beautiful, and it rain, you get a quickie rain shower, and,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Same with the Bahamas. It'll be raining at night, pitch night. You're sopping wet, but you're warm, and you're like, oh, that actually felt good. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're stumbling from bar to bar. Yeah. Good times. Barbados was awesome.
Well, Jim, I got to eat. We ought to call it, because I got to eat.
All right.
I'm not going to leave you alone,
No, we'll call it. That's fine. Pat, thanks for coming on, buddy. It's fun.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Usual. Yeah. So everyone in the side chat, we love you all. Any last words to the side chat, Pat?
Miss all you guys. See you next week. Jim's got all these hours now, so I'm sure it'll be a real short chat. But hey, get on here. We don't bite. It'll be fine.
That's right. We don't bite. That's our motto. All right. That's going to be our motto. All right. Thanks, Pat. Everyone on the side, I love you all, and we'll catch you next week. It's good to be back. For now, who knows? And there's always a third option. Bull Wolfen is here. Just in time.
Oh, hey, why don't you let that sketchy guy on for a few minutes? See what happens.
No, there's no one in the back room.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Tim. I'm glad you were.
Good to see you. Uncle John, have a good night.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. And thanks again. It's fun is what it's all about. Bam.